All right, guys, I'm gonna wait to make sure we have audio and we're live and all that type of good stuff here. Gotta love the YouTube delay. Still don't know why they have to have such a long delay, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, let's see. We got audio, guys. Okay, let's see. We got audio, guys. All right, sounds like we do have audio. Hey, what's going on, Bill? Nah, brother. Any 9.9 I've got, I've always had to pay the piper for and buy the dang things. I still think that there's a conspiracy, and you got to be in the club for CGC to give you 9.9s unless they're Batman dams. Then they hand them out like toys and Cracker Jack boxes. All right, so let's mention exchange collectibles, guys. Got the dead end kids. Um, this is the color version, and that one is sold out. It's almost a complete sellout, but there are a few of these left. So if you guys missed it, you didn't quite completely miss it. And one other really cool thing that they do for you guys is they will match certificates for you. You can ask for like different numbers if you have favorite numbers. So both of these are matched to number 22, which I thought was pretty awesome. That type of thing, you know, put a little extra thought into it. Also, you can use discount code crypto for 10% off. So yeah, there's a couple more of these things left, and I don't expect them to last too much longer. All right, so this is some stuff I got from the UK, some UK variants. I don't remember exactly which ones these are, but they're kind of sliding around in the Gemini mailer a little bit, which is a little bit scary to me because, yeah, Gemini mailers are fantastic, but if the boxes are loose inside of them and start flopping around, then that isn't good. So this box was a little bit noisy. All right, they got it double box, which is kind of cool. But still, same thing. I mean, you can have a million boxes, and if the books are sliding around freely inside, then yeah, it won't be good. Okay, we got some bubble wrap. I'm hoping they're okay. It was probably this bigger box sliding within the smaller box, so I'm thinking that we're going to be all right here. Okay, so like I said, I can't remember which one this was. Been picking up a few of these, UK variants or whatnot. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think these are going to be solid. I was a little bit concerned though when the box was all noisy. Okay, I think we're just going to cut this. All right. Oh yeah, here we go. Man, these things are flipping beautiful, and I went kind of big on them. So the Shannon Mare flipping Ghost Spiders, guys. Man, I mean, he really killed it on this cover. So I think I went like 10 or 15 sets. I went relatively big on this. And tell you the truth, I kind of like the Ghost Spider trade dress there. This thing would look freaking absolutely sick, fire hot, in an EGS pink label, man. That would just set it off. So, Tony, if you're watching this, yeah, that would look freaking sick, man. All right, so four. No, there's 3 sets. Maybe I did 12. I don't know. I know I went pretty heavy on these things, and they weren't cheap. But, I'm kind of a believer in Spider-Gwen. She's going to get her own animated movie probably within the next year or so. So I expect, there to be some new attention put on her. These things look really nice. So, yeah, we'll definitely be sending a bunch of these in to CGC in my next submission. I don't really remember what they're doing on the secondary market, so it looks like I did. I don't know. We'll count them up in a second. I think I did like 12. Yeah, right, man. Give me a 10-0 on this Shannon Mayer Ghost Spider. That'd make me happy. All right, come on. All right. So it's another 3. Just 4 in this one. No, maybe 5, 4. What do they do here? 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 sets there. Yeah, it looks like 11 or 12 or something like that. So that's pretty heavy because I think when these things were released, they were like $60 a piece, man. They weren't cheap. I was kind of upset that they kept raising the price. And I think the print run on this one was 800. It's either 600, 800. Whoa. All right. So these next two are just some tried and true books that I like to pick up if I think they're a decent grade and I can get them for the right price. Stuff that you guys seen me picking up all the time. Man, gotta love the reused priority boxes. All right, we got ourselves another New Mutants 98. And let's take a quick look at this one. Looks really flippin' clean. Just the tiniest little color break right in the middle there. You guys won't be able to see it. So I'm thinking this one could grade a 9.6. Okay, now this one is also another New Mutants 98. And this was kind of interesting because the guy like slabbed it himself in some type of like acrylic hard case or something. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to take this out and take a look at it, but it's gonna be hard to see it through this big old slab, but actually looks very similar to the other one. This one even has maybe a smaller color break, very very tiny. Little more visible on the back. This one looks like it could be a 9.6 also. So yeah, this is kind of a weird, like slab it yourself, almost like a baseball card screw down hard case. And let's see, the book can actually move around in this too, so that's not good. Anyway, I'm not gonna put that one up in the case. I got to get that out of there and into just a regular bag and board. All right. This one, guys, another book that is definitely worth picking up. And this is continuing with my Valiant spec. But this right here is the Poor Man's 9.8. And I've got, man, I've got a bunch of these in 9.8s. But, for some people that may want a cheaper option, then this could be it. All right. All right. get through all this. And always overboard on the packing, man. But I guess I'd rather have that than cracked slabs. Okay, let's just see if I can get it out of this other bag here. All right. So we've got the Harbinger 9.8 qualified. It's missing the coupon. I would only recommend picking this book up in a 9.8 qualified, not a 9.6, 9.4, nothing else, only 9.8. So if you can get them for under $200, I think it's a buy, because the Blue Label 9.8s are 900. So I think it's just such a huge difference that you know, to me, there'll be some people that won't be able to afford the Blue Label 9.8s, and then this is probably the next best alternative. Still a really, you know, rare book. I think there's about 330 Blue Label 9.8s, and tell you the truth, the qualified ones there's even less of, because people just probably don't send them in all that often, or a lot of times when they, you know, removed the coupon, the book really wasn't worth too much back in the day, so there's probably not a lot of them going to be in good shape. So I think that this is a much tougher book to get, you know, even a qualified 9.8 than a 9.6. So I don't think that they'll probably be worth more than a 9.6 Blue Label in the future, I would guess, but not a whole lot. It's still not going to be worth nearly as much as the Blue Label, but movies are coming, guys. So, you know, pick up these Harbingers if you can. If you can't afford a 9.8 Blue Label for the $900 price range, you know, then pick up one of these. I'd rather have this than a Blue Label 9.6. All right. Now on to the 399s, guys. So I don't know. 2019 has kind of been like, I've been on a 99, you know, kind of collecting mode this year. So what I've been kind of looking to do is pick up cheap 99s that I think are kind of cool, that, you know, don't cost a fortune. So we've been able to get a few, and all right, here we go. So these ones are basically some random Spawn 99s, okay? So everyone's out there hunting the Spawn 300s. You know, I'm out there looking for just some random Spawn 99s that there's not a lot of, you know. There's 3 of them in here, and you know, they're not keys. They're just kind of filler 99s, I guess. But you know, it's from that time where there wasn't a huge print run in Spawn, so there's not going to be a lot of them out there. Much less than the million, you know, Spawn 300s that just got printed, or God only knows how many they printed. So of these 99s, I believe that one of them was the single highest graded, and the other ones, I think maybe there was 2. So let's take a look at these, because, man, I'm always concerned that people play games with these 99s. And, you know, as I'm just looking at this one myself, you know, there's the tiniest little amount of peach fudge, and not like a super tiny amount, like more like a 9.8 amount on that top corner. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, a lot of these 9.9s, man, I think is politics with CGC. So I mean, it looks nice, definitely. I don't know that it looks as nice as my Spawn number 199, but anyway, there it is. This is either single highest graded or one of two. I can't remember which was which without going back and looking at notes and so on and so forth. Okay. Let's see if we can get the next one out of here. Okay. Now this one looks, well, still got a little bit of peach fuzz on that top corner. And just the tiniest bindery tear. I don't know. Maybe similar to the other one. At first, I thought I was gonna say it looked better than the other one, but I think it's about the same. Not what I would consider a 9.9, but hey, I've sent what I'd consider a 9.9 into CGC, and they gave me 9.8. So what do I know? Okay, and the last one. Again, tiny little bindery tear. Um, this one. It looks like the case may have. Maybe it's just a scratch. Yeah, I think it's just a scratch. This one's pretty cool. Pretty nice cover. So there's the three Spawn 9.9s. I'll try and pick up more if I can. Get them relatively reasonably priced. I can't remember which one of these was a single highest graded. Other one was one of two. I think the other one was a one of two also. But anyway, so something a little less common than the 1,300s that are running around out there. So I am a Spawn fan, and I kind of got the kick that Spawn 9.9s, just these random ones, are relatively cheap, and if I could pick up enough of them, then I could try and put together maybe the highest graded Spawn run out there or something. I can't do the highest graded Batman run because I don't have the budget for that, but maybe Spawn I could do. I've already got the number one in a 9.9. So at least that's the big money book in 9.9. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Immortal Biggie Shack, what's going on, brother? Armando, what's going on? Yeah, deep dish is good, brother. It's just for me, like I'm not gonna be able to eat it every day, but I enjoy a deep dish pizza. But if I have to eat a pizza every day, then I'm gonna go New York style thin crust. But is that where you're at, Armando? You in Chicago? Yeah, Angela, dude. She's I would love to have a Spawn, whatever. I think it was Spawn 9, her first appearance, and then 9.9. That would be sick, man. I remember when that's one that I bought off the shelf. I bought all the Spawn 1 through whatever. I maybe collected that to the teens or something before I quit comics the first time. But when as soon as I saw that Spawn number 9 with Angela on the cover, I instantly grabbed like 5 of those. I'm like, yeah, I want some of those. Yeah, it's this one is 62. I'm sure it was the print run was getting really low, in this time range. 187. I know the print run was not too big at that point either. I mean, the late hundreds to early 200s was pretty dismal for Spawn, and this is 199. So I don't imagine the print runs were going to be very high at all. Maybe the 62 could possibly have a decent print run here, but these ones, I bet they're 10, 15,000 or something. So I don't imagine there's going to be that many 9.9s floating around with those suckers. Victor, nice to have you in the chat. Yeah, there is I think a lot of commotion with Spawn now hitting 300 and 301. I don't know if we'll ever get the new Spawn movie, and I don't know if it'd be good anyway. I mean, McFarlane's talking about not having Spawn talk in the entire movie, which is just kind of freaking ridiculous. But anyway, I'm gonna try and keep picking up these Spawn number, 9.9s. I saw like a number 3 and a 4 on eBay, but they wanted way too much money for them. Like the last number 4, I think that auctioned off went for like 400, and I think the one that's on there now, he thinks he's gonna get 1,000 for it, and yeah, that's not gonna happen. But I'll try and lock down those earlier issues if I can get them at reasonable prices, and then as these pop up, there's probably not too many people looking for these particular issues. So maybe if it goes to auction or something, I can grab them on the cheap. All right, Bill, take it easy, brother. That's pretty much it for tonight, guys. So for the people that came in late, I'll give a little recap. So I picked up some of these Spider Gwen Shannon mares. We did like 12 sets of these, and we got the Virgin here. We've got the Harbinger number 1, qualified 9.8. So this is kind of the poor man's 9.8. If you're not going to pick this up in a 9.8 blue label, then I think this is the second best choice. I think it's going to be much rarer to find a 9.8 qualified than a 9.6 blue label. So not, and I'd recommend this at like the under $200 level. Don't pay any more than that for it. Picked up two copies of New Mutants 98. And these ones I was thinking were going to be probably 9.6s. And it was kind of interesting. This one here, the guy put it in like a screw down big hard plastic case. So that was kind of a little bit weird. And then we've got the Exchange Collectibles exclusive for the Dead End kids. So these are almost completely sold out. There are a couple of the black and whites still left. So if you guys are interested in that, go check them out. And you can use discount code CRYPTO for 10% off. And that's it for tonight, guys. I'll have a couple more things, some more spec books. Picked up another Silver Age undervalued key. And we'll hopefully try and do those Sunday if I'm not out too late with the kids at Wet and Wild and just beat up. But that's going to do it for tonight, guys. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out. And we will catch you on the next one. Take it easy.